Story number 3. The Alien Chord. A dull Sunday afternoon on a country estate. Kamyshev, the owner of the estate, is preparing a leisurely lunch. Sharing the meal, an elderly Frenchman, Monsieur Champugne, who was once the tutor to Kamyshev's children. But they have grown up and left home long ago.
Damnation, but this mustard's hot. Down your throat, up your nose, can't see, can't speak, feel it in every part of your body. That's Russian mustard for you. Wouldn't get the same effect out of your fancy French mustard if you ate a whole pot full of it.
Some people like French mustard, some people like Russian.
Nobody likes French mustard, except the French. Put anything in front of a Frenchman and tell him it's French and he'll eat it. Frogs, rats, cockroaches. You don't like this bread, do you? Of course not. That's because this is Russian bread. Ah, but put a plate full of broken glass in front of you, tell it it's French cuisine, and you scoff it down and ask for more. I know what you French think. Anything if it's Russian, it can't be good.
I have never said that.
Yes, anything Russian, terrible. Anything French, okay, très joli. Would you like to know what I think of France? A handful of dirt. I mean, let's face it, the whole country's about half the size of this estate. You can go round it in one day. Whereas you step out the front door here, you can go right on walking forever.
Certainly, monsieur, Russia is a vast country.
Oh, I know what you think. You think the French are the flower of civilization. They've got money for that rich Frenchman, I grant you that. Quick enough to fetch a lady a chair, doesn't spit on the floor. But there's no spirit in him. You know, I read somewhere that what you people have is acquired intelligence, all out of books and stuff. Whereas what we Russians have is a natural intelligence. Why, if Russians were taught science properly, they'd be the scientific geniuses of the world.
Possible?
It's not possible. It's so. I don't know what you've got to complain about.
Nothing at all, monsieur.
You've been tutor here for 30 years. Long enough for you, I hope.
Monsieur,
Always been treated like one of the family, haven't you?
I have no complaints, monsieur.
No, I should hope not. Always sat right here at the family table. Possible? No. The Russian mind. Wake up! Next course. The Russian mind is an inventive mind. The only thing he doesn't know how to do is boast about it. You Frenchmen invent some piddling little thing and you run to the rooftops and you shout about it. The Russian invents something amazing and he gives it to the children to play with. Just the other day, the coachman invented something. Little man made out of wood. You pull a string and it does something indecent. He doesn't boast about it. Possible? Tutor? You're not a tutor. There's nobody left to tutor. They've all grown up and left town. What have you got to do with yourself? You get up in the morning, you get dressed, you sprinkle salt on yourself, and you come down to lunch. I find your behavior a little surprising.
My behavior?
Always always complaining about this country.
Well, I haven't complained,
See,
monsieur.
there you go again, contradicting. Ooh, I hate the French. Present company accepted, of course, but no morals between the lot of them. I mean, a Russian gets married and he sticks to his wife, and that's that. But I hate to think what happens in your country. The husband gets up, he goes and he sits in a cafe all day, and the wife lets in a whole bunch of Frenchmen and dances the can-can with them.
That is a lie! For the 100th time, French ladies do not dance the can-can.
Calm down, calm down. Let's not be blinded by prejudice. If the French behave like swine, let's admit it. Let's say they behave like swine. We should be grateful to the Germans for beating them.
If you hate the French so much, monsieur, why do you give me her?
What else can I do with you?
I have sat here and listened to your insults for 30 years. But there comes a time when one can listen no longer.
Where are you going?
Back to France!
Fancy that. Didn't even wait for the main course. Sad word when you can't put a leg or two over lunch. I said, isn't it a pity when people can't take a joke?
No, sir.
You wouldn't fly up like that, would you, if I teased you about the mustard?
No, sir.
Although I don't suppose you never had French mustard.
No, sir.
Or Russian.
No, sir.
No fun talking to you, is it?
No, sir.
No, sir. A person could go mad talking to himself.
Where's my passport? Where's my passport?
Ooh, passport.
Yes, where is it?
Oh, that's right. Wouldn't get very far in this country without your passport. One look at you and they'll say, what is your name? Monsieur Alphonse Champugne. Well, Monsieur Alphonse Champugne, where is your passport? What, Monsieur Champugne? No passport? Perhaps you'd like to take a trip in the other direction. To Siberia.
Siberia?
You won't find French mustard in Siberia.
But I gave you my passport. You have my passport.
That's right. And I put it in a safe place.
Well, where is it then, please?
Well, how should I know? That was 30 years ago.
My God. I cursed the day I took it into my head to leave my homeland.
You can show the Siberians how to dance the can-can.
But you're mocking me. You're making sport from me.
Oh, my dear fellow, of course I am. Oh, what a funny fellow you are. You must learn to take a joke. But my dear chap, I can't say anything to you. Fly up like a wild man.
Monsieur, you know I'm devoted to Russia. I'm devoted to you and your family. To leave this place would be as hard as to die. But every word you say, it cuts me to the heart.
What a funny fellow you are, though. Fancy taking offense because I say a few mean things about the French, of all people. Come. Let's sit down and have our lunch. Misha! Misha doesn't get upset when I tease him a little, do you, Misha?
No, sir.
No, sir. There, you see that? Oh, and that little Jew who leases the tavern? Oh, I tease him all the time. I pull his curls, I snort at him like a pig. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He never says a word. He never says a word. Come, let's sit down and eat our lunch. Friends?
Friends.
Ah, yes. A Russian knows how to laugh and have a good time. Whereas your average Frenchman winds up looking as if he's got a mouth full of mustard.